Good morning, guys and girls and non-binary. All right, let's see. Looks like the uranium trade is gapping higher. FNGU is higher. My XOP ETF is slightly higher. Pretty much everything is kind of either up a little bit or break even in pre-market. Yeah, Snapchat. They report in a few days though. I really hope this thing can run before the earnings, so I have some profit padding. And maybe even add on earnings. This thing is really setting up. TNA gapping down. Oh wow, it is. Yeah, this thing showed big relative weakness on Friday. I sold it. Break even. I'm like, no way I'm gonna hold it over the weekend. Great decision. I mean, so many other things. So yeah, wrong one. I should have done. Man, I should have done TQQ or something. Oh well. I really thought this TNA was gonna finally go. It held up so well when the spies and Qs sold off, and now. Yeah. Oh well. Minervini mental state. What about his mental state? How do you know? Whoa! Holy shit! I went to the Mark Minervini Twitter. This pinned tweet started autoplaying. Well, I haven't announced the stream on Twitter, that's why. I'll just retweet one of my old tweets. Alright guys, good luck. UPSD gapping down. Doesn't mean anything. Damn it, Tesla. I had it. Funny thing, I had it here. But then I got shaken out. I think I got shaken out on this day here. Oh well. This net just keeps going, man. That has to be one of the biggest misses past few months for me. Leasy, what's this? Oh, yeah, this looks good. LCID. There's not much to do, you know. Everyone should already have a full portfolio of things. A lot of things broke out last week and the week before. And now a lot of things are starting to look extended. And there's not that many new setups. Well, I don't think I'm gonna do much. I'm just gonna ride my positions. Trim some, maybe. Everything looks pretty good. Yeah, sit and wait and enjoy the gains. That's what it's all about. No need to trade. Money is not in the trading, the money is in the sitting. BT. Yeah, it's kind of. What's with the hut? This one broke out on Friday. I was thinking of buying it like in the 11. Was it 1130s or something? 1140s? But I didn't. But yeah, BT is another one. It looks pretty decent. But it's a laggard. That's the problem. It's a laggard. BTU. Oh yeah, it's one of these coal names. CIXARLP and oh yeah, coal is strong again. Coal is the next growth sector. That's where innovation is happening. LGHL, yeah, I guess. BitF. There's no setup here. It broke out on Friday. What happened to the 3D printing companies? What do you mean? Nothing? Twitter, don't they report earnings in a few days? Or next week, maybe? Yeah, next week. Twitter looks really good on a weekly. I hope it gaps up and goes on earnings as some EP or something. That would be nice. Yeah, FNGU, damn it. I should have done big size in FNGU instead of TNA. That's my typical bad luck. I size into the wrong one. Classic. IO, EP, it looks like some random microcap pump. Looks like a random microcap pump. Match.com. I mean, this is not, guys. If you have a less than a $10 million account, you're wasting your time looking at something like this. This is more of a slower mover for a longer term hold. This is not an explosive stock. Stick to the momentum leaders. Uranium is back? Really? I haven't noticed. Fang. Yeah, it looks like a very short flag. I'm, you know, these types of really short flags on like large cap stocks, I'm very skeptical. It would be better if the 20-day caught up. It's already, you know, it's up 50% in the past 3 weeks. You know, that's an enormous move for a large cap. Next week we have the start of the earnings season. There's a lot of like names that have been going sideways for a long time that still have explosive earnings, and I think we could have a pretty good EP season this earnings season, considering how many stocks that are pretty much flagging on the weekly and the monthly charts. A lot of growth names. So I'm really getting excited. Snap is one. It's pretty much been going sideways for what, 8 months? Since late February. It's up 6% in 8 months. If it could have if it has a good report, gaps up on high volume, it could easily have another leg higher towards low mid hundreds or something. But it looks like Russell is way weaker. Yes, Russell has been way weaker for 6 months. We trade what's strong. ARPL, ARLP. Oh yeah, it's one of these cold stocks. Yeah, I had a really good setup coming into today. BTU and yeah, these things are. I would love to trade them, but they're so thin, man. They're so thin. This sector is so thin. BGNE. Yeah, I see the flag, but it's a slower mover. Hey, give me liquidity. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. A lot of things are breaking out and going. That's a good sign. That's a very good sign. A lot of things on my scans, different sectors. That's a good thing. And I'm looking at the things that have, broke out last week and the week before. I missed a lot of things, but that's always the case when, when the times are good. Like I said before, you want a lot of things to break out. You want to feel like you're missing out. That's a sign of a good market. Not when there's like two things going higher and everyone's watching the same two stocks. CDEV. Yeah, it's one of these old gas names. Veggie? What's this? Is this a joke? This has to be a joke. Bros? Yeah, it's a recent IPO. Had a nice breakout last week. Dutch bros, okay. Yeah, it depends on how Snap performs. If wait, when do they report? 21st. Is it on Thursday? Yeah. Ideally, it runs up into like mid 80s or something. I would hold it into earnings report. I would sit there in after hours and just wait for the report to come out. And if it looks like it's weak, I would just sell it as quickly as possible in case it gaps down. But if it closes like this, I probably wouldn't want to gamble. It could easily like just gap down 20% like nothing before there's any bids to sell into. But the ideal scenario would be if it closes strong, goes up a few days before the earnings, and then it gaps up, on the earnings report. I would add more. DVAX, wait, they reported some news. They had some results in pre-market. Not much interest in it though. Did I switch? No, I bought TNA and FNGU on the same day. I just had a lot more TNA. I had 3 times more TNA, and I sold it on Friday. It was just so weak, man. It just sold off the whole day while like Qs and the Spice held up really well. Qs and Spice went higher. So I'm like, fuck it. I just don't want to hold losers. I don't, or not, it wasn't a loser, it was a break even, but I don't want to hold weak stuff. I'm allergic to weak things. Weak things are for losers. Tesla, what's... Oh, they report on Wednesday, right? I mean, if you have a good average, you know, this thing could go to 1,000 plus on earnings. Why sell it? Trail it. 10-20. SI and watch for EP tomorrow. How do you know it's gonna do an EP? Oh, they have earnings tomorrow. All right, okay. Yeah. I almost bought it down here when it broke on the weekly. But man, I'm regretting I didn't buy it. It ran up 55% like nothing. Tesla is a hold forever? No, it's not. It's gonna top out like every other stock does eventually, and then it's gonna go, you know, underperform for many decades. But when is that gonna happen? I don't know. Moglen's, yeah, I need to catch up on the Richard Moglen interviews. His interviews are really good. I should do an interview with him, but I'm too lazy. Yeah, I know. I have an open invitation. He wanted me to be on for like 6 months ago, but I said I'll, you know, we can talk about it later. Alpha Mind Man. Oh yeah. He asked me too. Yeah. I did the other European interview. I haven't done any European interview. Only one I did is chat with traders. He's an Australian. ENSV. Yeah. Oh, this one is thin. Yeah. Oh, it's oil equipment. Yeah. I don't know. Is it? Maybe. Maybe. You know, one sector I'm excited about is Solar's TAN. This thing is just about, you know, on the monthly. Look at this flag. It's been building higher lows for a while now. It's getting tighter. I think this thing, and a lot of the individual solar names have started perking higher lately, last week. But I'm gonna do the ETF. It's the easiest one. This thing made an enormous move last year. Enormous move. I think I traded it here. Yeah, here I traded. I bought it here. I sold it, I don't know, here, and then I missed all of this. Classic. Steel sector. Okay. How? Steel. Oh, you mean the individual steel names? Yeah, they're kind of weak. Steel ETF is, you know, nothing special. Copper is much stronger. Lithium is strong. Yeah, steel is lagging. Also, AA had an EP on Friday. I was thinking about it, but I passed on it. I'm always skeptical about these commodity stocks. They're a little bit trickier to trade generally than the growth names. They're more mean reverting, but yeah. Do I see similarities between NET and DDS? Yeah, sure. They both have 3 letters in the ticker. And they both trade on the NYSE. Yeah, so they're pretty similar. What? DDS? I don't know. It looks like 1,000 other stocks. QCL. Oh, another one of these clean energy ETFs waking up. This one too. It looks. Oh man, this flag. Whew. I would prefer a little bit more sideways. Wait, GME is parent company of GM? Really? Never realized that. You learn something new every day. Hive? Yeah, it's one of... Oh, another blockchain name. Yeah. This GME looks... it's in a big flag. It's been building higher lows for like 9 months. Dun, 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 dun. Wait, UPSD manages UPS? Makes sense. I wonder what this company does. Hey guys, do you guys know what this company does? I have no idea. Can I repeat what? I'm breaking up. Oh. There's one guy who didn't get it. Yeah, it doesn't matter. But it's kind of hard to go on CNBC and tell them you can make 100, like tens and even hundreds of millions without knowing anything about the companies you're trading. You'll get they're gonna laugh you out of there. They're gonna laugh you out of the room. They're never gonna invite you again. Yeah, QS is an interesting technology. Well, they're not the only one who does solid state batteries, but yeah. I can't wait until the solid state batteries become mainstream. I really want an electric boat. Imagine having a boat that doesn't make any on the engine sounds. That would be so awesome. Or yacht, maybe I would say. LGHL? Yeah, someone mentioned it before. I don't know. It looks like a random name, but yeah, sure. It's a flag. It's a high tide flag. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he should have said it went from 150 to 400. That's what they do, and that's why I'm long. They should have me on CNBC? No. Neon? I don't know. It looks like some random stock. I guess if it can start building, yeah, I mean, I guess if it starts going on high volume, it could be good, but before that, I wouldn't get any excited. Dun, 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 dun. This Carvana looks interesting on a weekly. It's right on its support on the weekly chart. Huh. And it's building higher lows. Interesting. Oh man, everything except for EDU is straight up today. You know, this is what trading should be about. Just sit and wait and don't do much. You shouldn't be working for your money. It should just, you know, like happen. Like this is what swing trading is all about. You get good entries and then you just wait. Yeah, I think there's a Soros quote. Like, you know, in this business you shouldn't do something every day, because when that special day comes around, you won't recognize the opportunity. Something like that. If you keep, you know, pushing every day, you won't be able to recognize that special opportunity that comes around. You know, maybe only a few times per quarter or year. Minervini case, Quantec Research Group versus Burke. What's that? Oh my god, there's a lot of legalese. Music is the space between the notes. Yeah, I actually heard that quote first time like a few weeks ago. Never heard it before. Dun, 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 dun. All right, maybe time to trim some positions. What's this? CCJ? LB, FNG. No, I'll wait to the close. I'll wait to the close. No, I haven't been playing any games since like March or something, April. Yeah, no, I don't break. I do size down a little bit, like 5%, 10%, if I get a big move. Especially if I have a lot of positions, I'm on margin. It makes sense to scale out into, big moves a little bit at a time. Because it's very stressful if you have a portfolio or a margin, you get a pullback day, and you haven't sized down anything, it's very stressful. It's always about being in a position of strength mentally. But if you're not a margin, yeah, don't randomly, sell into strength just because it feels, just because the stock is up a few days. It doesn't make any sense. Just follow the seller rules. But if you're a margin, it's a little bit of different playbook. You have to, since it's a double-edged sword, you always have to play around and make sure you're in a position of strength. Because margin can be your friend, but it can also be your worst enemy. And your job is to put margin on a leash, so margin doesn't put you on a leash. Hey, quote that, Danny. If I add to my winners, sure. If I get a good setup, like for example, Snap, I'm in since Friday, and if it goes up a little bit before the earnings and then gaps up on earnings and as an EP, I'll add to it. I'll double up on it higher. I have no problem doing that. It needs to be in a setup and not randomly. Oh wow, almost 1,300 viewers. I didn't lose that many viewers since June. I thought pretty much everyone is here. That's a good sign. Oh yeah, lots of new people. Yeah, you're true. Yeah, it's true. You're right. It's probably a lot of new people. Hundreds of people who haven't followed the instructions on the screen. Hmm. China names are also heating up a little bit. Oh, what's the name? Oh yeah, Tiger and Futu. Yeah. These are beaten down. Alright. M. Yeah, big move. Big move since it's EP, like 2 months ago. Sophie. Why do you keep getting kicked off? I don't know, David. Alright, guys, I'm gonna cut the stream now. Thanks for joining, and I'll see you tomorrow.